Welcome! I am FTFE. And there we have an imposter and it's a Rubiks.
Guys, help. I'm apparently, visiting, but frankly, I don't remember leaving my house. I just woke up here and now they won't let me leave. I can't get out. I'm not joking. Please send help. Seriously, this is not a joke. Stop laughing. Help me, please.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm FTFE now. Have you watched Captain Phillips? That movie is just epic.
No,
Oh
okay,
my.
send me a link. I'll have to. Yeah.
Oh, it's just great. But yeah, the it's about like a vessel that gets attacked by pirates, and then the main pirate goes to Captain Phillips and tells him like, look at me, I'm the captain now, and yeah, it's funny as hell.
It's a Rubiks who's been a member for 32 months.
Oh wow.
Says that help, FTFE is lying. He has kidnapped me. It's all for shit, for God. I can't take any more derp. How have I kidnapped you when I'm in your actual apartment? What you don't understand is I am chained to this chair. She's just been force feeding me constantly. Have this tea. Shut up. Have this tea. Here's some coffee. Here's some turkey. Stop. No, take this. Have this. Eat more. I don't know what to do, guys. But the thing is, it's weird. Whenever I try to contact my wife, she keeps saying, "Who's this? My husband's ready at home. Stop pretending you're my husband."
Oh
I don't know.
boy.
Yeah. Anyway, I've been having a lot of fun in America. I spent a couple of days in Chicago where I met MC Toon, and a couple of other people from the community. Obviously, Rubiks was there with us as well. And we went to Ed DeBevitt's, an amazing restaurant where they were mean to me, but it was fun. And I went to eat. They told me it was pizza, but I'm pretty sure it was casserole with some kind of tomato sauce. Yeah. But one of the things that we have to do apparently when we go to Chicago is drink a liqueur called Jensen's Malort, who even the makers of it say that it's horrific. Their motto is "Do not enjoy responsibly." Max, would you please show the kind people me having my first and only ever shot of Malort?
Yes. All right. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So this is Craig drinking Malort, which I've had because Website Girl Reacts sent me Malort, and yeah, don't let it touch your skin.
Well, here's me and Toon, and we're gonna Malort. What the fuck is that? Jesus, that's not nice. Ugh. Why would anyone drink?
Oh boy.
The funny thing is that Toon, what he did is when we clanked glasses and the camera went back to me, I downed it and he just took a little baby sip.
Yeah, no, that's not.
I think he had the whole thing eventually, but
Yeah, if you do that, then you might get discouraged from actually finishing. No, that's what I did the same thing. I have some shot glasses that my great grandmother gave to me, and I was like, just go, boom. And it was like,
yeah. Sigma Step in the chat's like, Craig is such an alcohol whip. I don't think you understand. This tastes like grass clippings, but if they were mixed with sadness and hatred at the same time.
oh boy, yes.
It was liquid despair, my friend. It's the only way to describe what Jensen's Malort actually is. I can still taste it. It's 4 days later, maybe 5 almost. I can still taste it, okay? Yeah, so I had fun there. Also, then we came to in Chicago, and I wanted to try some fast food in America I've never tried before. So I went to Dave's Hot Chicken, and I saw that they serve a Reaper spice. I had hot for my main, but then I was like, I'm gonna get one tender with Reaper. And I should have realized when they made me sign a fucking waiver that it was going to be a bad idea. So basically, after eating the Reaper at Dave's Hot Chicken, I was wrong about everything. I saw God.
When I did a stream in which I got drunk with my lord, and I had to drink 2 full cartons of milk before I went to bed because I just had like fire. I was spitting flames every time I spoke. It was just like it was charring my teeth from the inside because just flames kept popping up. And the next day,
I'm never putting that stuff anywhere near me again. West Side Girl reacts. Thank you. What the fuck did I ever do to you?
and the next day, flames were coming out some other way too. It was bad. It was bad. I still have
So,
3 of those Malort bottles, which I cannot give them to anyone, because why would I do that? So I don't know. I guess I'll give it a year and I'll drink them in a year. Dihydrogen monoxide for £10 says, I'm heading up north into the Arctic on vacation soon. I also just realized that it's almost exactly 1 year after TFE. So, anyone want to make a hypothesis as to what the sun will do in the Arctic?
It's not going to be there in the Arctic because it's busy being down south.
Yep. Yep.
It's amazing. It's actually amazing that it's basically a year, and the copium. What they did was, for a while, they thought that they'd run out of copium, but a group of flat earthers, intrepid adventurers that they are, they found the only remaining source of copium on Earth, and they've opened up the copium flow again. So the copium is freely flowing. And to quote Vlad, "Show me the tickets, Jaren. Just show me the tickets."
Oh boy. All right, today we have Oakley's latest stream, and as you can see from being it there,
Sorry, you said Oakley.
yes, it's the
I wasn't prepared.
It's a reflex. I'm sorry. We have a lot of Oakley like from the front today, so be sure to have your buckets at hand because we are not responsible for what you might throw up. And of course, we are counting mantras per minute. See how many.
Mantras per minute.
How many? Just to give you a tip. Last video, we ended up at 1.75 mantras per minute, and Oakley's mantra, of course, Earth is measured flat, and all of its variations. How many do you predict we can get to today?
He's responding to a debate, and I think he's going to basically just do that. I'm going to go as high as 2.3 mantras per minute.
2.3. Rubiks?
I'm going to say 1.75.
All right.
Ooh, conservative.
Yeah.
Conservative. I think I'll go with 1.5 mantras per minute.
You don't have faith in the Oakley troll? The actual human toe?
Yeah, but I think that he gets distracted with insulting Blitz. So
I do just want to take a quick second there, actually, to be fair, to apologize unreservedly to all toes. I did just compare you to Nathan Oakley. What I meant was, toe fungus infested toenail-like thing.
Right.
And even that feels mean to toe fungus.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes. Just before we go, remember, make sure you like and subscribe. If you do not, then we removed what was left of Daniel Pratt's brain and implanted our own version of the operating system that controls him. We know where you live, especially you, right there. And if you do not like, share, and subscribe, then we can direct Daniel Pratt to your house. In fact, you should have received the button, the direct button. You got it in the post, yes? You can just press the button and it goes straight to them. Yeah, he's all in charge. Brilliant. West Side Girl React says, "Hi, friend. Get out. You're not allowed in my streams anymore." How dare you?
Good to have you with us. Alrighty, let's go. I'm skipping the intro because, So we're starting. At the end, we need to subtract 40 seconds. So everyone, please help us keep track of, stuff.
Nathan Oakley, and if you are new to this channel, or you've not done so already, how dare you? Then be sure to subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon.
I have another game I'd like to play. How long do we think Nathan Oakley will get to keep his 2 front teeth? I say in about 6 months, he won't have them anymore.
No, they do seem to be disappearing, don't they?
Yes, the black rot seems to be like taking over, but the problem is that it's near the root. So when that happens and it takes hold of the root canal, and if you're lucky, you get to keep it. If not, Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
6 months.
I mean, but to be fair, could he become any more ugly? Is the question we all should ask ourselves. Is that a possibility? Because when I look at him, I think, well, that is ugly, right?
Yeah.
In fact, I checked in the recent edition of the dictionary, and they didn't even have a description for ugly. It was just him. So, I mean, could he become more hideous?
Yes, imagine him without
No.
the 2 front teeth. Without, like, this 2.
To be fair, I'm surprised he's got any front teeth left, because if he spoke the way he does to people in real life, then he would not have them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. All right.
Icon and join button if you'd like to become a Nathan Oakley 1980 channel member and keep up to date with the Flat Earth debate. If you would like to support the channel, there is a super chat that runs alongside each of these shows while they are live, and there's also a coffee, Patreon, crypto and thanks button in the info box below the video. Most importantly, if you'd like to join the discussion, simply
No one
join the
cares.
panel and express your view. You'll be ejected, and if you are, please don't try to
Was
rejoin.
it? So I reviewed one of his streams recently where he had someone on and actually had a, well, debate, but it wasn't, because the guy Marv was so polite and pleasant and patient, and Oakley screamed and shouted. There's no reason someone would want to come onto your stream. When I come onto your stream over the next few weeks, when I came from the States, I'm just going to be saying 1 or 2 words to make you rage so that I can just, fish you for content, because that's all you're good for. But I just want to know one thing. How is it possible when this is a video that's already played and I'm in a different country, I can still smell his breath when he's talking?
I smell him from here too, and I'm all the way. Like, I'm one hemisphere away, like from left to right, and one hemisphere away from him from top to bottom. So, yeah. Whew. It's powerful.
Thank you.
Please also share the show on social media. Sharing the show obviously increases the live audience, but this in turn increases the chances of a more
Live audience. He's getting like 7 viewers in his live shows, and this
3 of them are him.
yeah. And for someone who has 26,000 subs on a video he posted 10 hours ago, he has 420 views. So yeah, Oakley, you're gone. Just deal with it. You lost all sense of relevancy.
diverse panel, so please share the show on Facebook and X. Now we are joined by Sensual Goat, One Deck, Neil, Click OK, Arthur, and a whole bunch of people in the Flat Earth Debate Discord server. So, welcome.
Tim Davidson for $2 says, balls in your mouth. Hi, Rubiks. Why?
Rubiks is there.
Thank you, Tim.
Cheers, Tim. Love you.
One and
Not you,
all.
Gary.
Tony says, live audience, I'd like to see the EEG on that, verdict on that. Yes.
Get it on!
Hello. 6-7. Hello.
6-7.
What's this 6-7?
If I have to hear my kid saying that one more time. Although I do find it very amusing when a bus goes by.
What are you going to do if you hear your kid say 6-7 one more time? Are you going to slap them live on camera, Nathan? Is that what you're going to do?
Probably more than once.
And she's like, is that bus deliberately trying to get me to say the meme? I'm like, no, it's just the number 67 bus, Eleanor. She's like, 6-7.
I think it's endearing.
It's very endearing, I won't lie. It's funny. Now I know the origins. I think it was you that shared that with me. Was it
No
you?
one cares.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, just stop waffling, will you?
Phraseology or numerology or however you pronounce the phrasing of using the words or numbers in that way. 6 and then 7.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
6 beard blonde kid in the stalls going 6-7.
5-9.
What, the price of my book?
Can we start with the show, for fuck's sake?
I don't know that's going to be the case, but we'll see. So, in the pre-show, for the audience's benefit, what we were discussing was the begging the question, proof of nothing, perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator. And if you listen to the title, it's been given by me, specifically. The first bit of the title, begging the question. What does that mean? Well, to beg the question is circular reasoning. To
he doesn't understand what begging the question is in the slightest. He thinks that having an assumption and saying the word if is begging the question.
Mm-hmm.
Asking a question is not begging the question. Science is literally built on making assumptions and then seeing if those assumptions are true by testing them.
Yep.
Or testing the predictions that you can make from them. The word if is vitally important. If you don't use the word if, you're not doing science. This actual troll, look at that. Look at what's there on the screen. That actual troll, and I'm sorry to trolls, that's mean, has no idea what the fuck he's talking about with anything. Begging the question. I can't. This is one of the things I want to trigger him when I go on his show. I'm just going to say, if the Earth's a globe, then, and he's going to scream and shout and scream and shout, and I'm going to try to just do that a couple of times and then go, thanks, Nathan. See you later. Bye.
Justin, Dark Cloud for $2.79 Canadian. What a weird number. I'm so sorry. I've never seen such a not like a rounded super chat, but says hashtag free Rubiks and heart. Thank you so much.
Guys, I want to remind you again, Rubiks has kidnapped me. Somehow they escaped from my basement, and then I woke up here. There's no way out. I don't know who builds an apartment without doors. I'm starting to think that they're hiding it from me. Have you guys seen that movie Misery?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, anyone that's seen the movie Misery, I think that's happening.
Outcome in the first premise that you lay forth. That's to say, if you suggest Earth's a sphere in your first statement, you're assuming the very thing you're trying to prove. And the Earth curve calculator, can you imagine how the outcome's going to be when you use such a tool? Well, the outcome's going to be Earth curve. So therefore, when we hear flat earthers say, we see too far, the notion of seeing too far is based on the distance ascribed to a distant object in the begging the question, proof of nothing, perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator. So there's an example that's...
Boy, like...
The stupid Burns...
yeah.
He thinks that using a tool that will tell you how much of something you expect if something is a certain size is begging the question. It's a calculator, and it doesn't just have to be Earth. It could be any sphere.
Right.
It can use the same maps. That's what it's doing. It's if the sphere is this size, then there'll be this much curve. You don't even have to have the word in there. You could just have 25,000 kilometer mile circumference sphere calculator. You don't have to use the word Earth. It doesn't matter. He freaks out.
Yep. Tim Davidson for $2 says, please, question, please. Can I? Begging the question.
Surf Daddy suggested I use them.
I'm sorry?
Yes, I am. This is Blue Raz. I very much like being in America where I can just walk over the road and buy some weed without, the problems that come with that. So,
you know who you have to thank for that, right? My country. First country in the world to legalize the devil's lettuce.
And we'll use it now. We're live. About two people looking into the distance at a clock. Now, this was based on a real circumstance where exactly this occurred, with Ranty Flat Earth being the observer. There just wasn't a second person observing with him. Excuse me. So the Flat Earther looks into the distance and goes...
I'm sorry?
I'm just telling Oakley to die quietly.
See that clock? And the globe proponent next to him says, no, you're not actually seeing a clock. What you're seeing is a slightly looming non-standard refraction holographic projection of a clock from behind the physical reified geometric sphere edge horizon below the surface level.
What the fuck is that?
Was that?
Was that? Is he speaking Sanskrit? Like, what the hell?
No, he's speaking derp. It's this derpling prime, I think, a particular dialect from the southern region of Derpistude. Right on the border with Derpistan, I've heard. It's
right?
Terribly derp there. Yeah. So basically what he's saying is the fact that we explain that when you look at something, whatever it is, at the horizon or just in the distance, you're looking for a medium that's affecting the path of the light. So you're never seeing an actual thing. And that's true for everything. Light has to travel, whether it's through a vacuum passing gravitational sources or through a medium that will literally change the path based on Fermat's principle. You're never seeing a thing. You're seeing the light that has reflected off of that thing or traveled through something. So, I mean, he thinks that that's a problem, but that's because to count to 21, he has to take off his pants.
Dracofire 3000 for $5. Thank you so much. I'm so dead as I thought bro in the top left was correct for a second. Interesting visual that was. I mean, I am FTFE now.
Yes.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I miss my family, but they don't think I'm missing. I don't understand.
I mean, no missing persons report. That it means you're fucked.
No. But yeah, I want to thank Dracofire for these.
Therefore, you're not actually seeing the clock at all. What you are seeing is a mirage. And the Flat Earther looks back at him and goes, I just see a clock. In other words, what we see is governed by our eyeballs, or a zoom lens camera, or a telescope, or any optical device that will allow you to see things in the distance. And its limitations are calculable with the Rayleigh criterion. Not that you as a Flat Earther would ever need to know that.
Not that you can make that calculation, Oakley. Like, don't bullshit a bullshitter.
The Rayleigh criteria doesn't determine how far you can see something. It's just how resolvable more than one object will be if they're close enough together and how far away they are based on the resolution abilities of the camera or whatever is looking at. The Rayleigh criteria doesn't stop you seeing a certain distance. That's not how that works. That's not how any of this fucking works. How did you let a woman impregnate you?
I mean, it was probably an accident. That's my prediction. Draco Fire for 3,000 for $2 says, "That's Draco to you, mate." Thank you so much.
Cheers, Draco, buddy.
Because you shouldn't be making positive claims. The person that does make positive claims about a physical geometric sphere edge horizon below the measured flat surface level are globe believers.
Wait. Well, there we go. We started. We're kicking off. That's one mantra. Let's go.
Trained over the last how many years
5 minutes.
to say we see too far. Now, saying we see too far encourages our opponents to say, well, let's check if it's too far or not. And the thing that they'll check it with is a calculator that automatically assumes the outcome. So no matter what value you put into begging the question.
Stop.
That's not.
It assumes the fucking outcome. You talking pile of turd. Of course it does. Because it's assuming that the calculations are based on a sphere of a certain radius.
Right.
That's just what that is. It's not telling you, but you are. He always goes on about the reification fallacy, right? But he is reifying the curve calculator here, right? He is literally saying, well, that the curve calculator is saying that this is Earth. No, the curve calculator is just a calculator that says what curve should be with a sphere of this size. You are the one that's saying that it is Earth, Oakley. We're not doing that. There's a cat here.
Oh, it's a black cat, like a little panther. Love him.
Yeah, he's called Loki, and he's a bit of a dick.
I mean, he couldn't possibly be more of a dick than my cat.
I mean, I just think cats are dicks. It's just what they are. Like, he'd be absolutely fine. And then all of a sudden, I was sitting down, and he'd just get on my lap and start purring. But then, all of a sudden, he'd attack me and runs away. And then he'd be fine with me standing or you know, whatever, and then I'll go past him to go to the toilet. And now he's going to attack me just for no reason.
I mean, yeah, that's what...
And then when I'm trying to go... Well, if I want to go to bed, he'll be scraping at the door to try and get in. So I'll open the door, and he'll just look at me and walk away.
Can you see,
like
the scars in my hand? This is all from the freaking feline. When I start the show, I say hi. I have him on on here, and I'll put him down, and he'll get pissed because I grabbed him, and he will start like jumping on me, and you will see like I'm speaking, and then all of a sudden the cat just flies in the middle of like yeah, it's I don't know why he does that, but yes, he's freaking crazy.
Proof of nothing perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator. The outcome is Earth curve. Doesn't matter what value you put in, it'll always say there's Earth curve. That's why I get so frustrated with Jin when he joins the panel, because he's saying, well, it's worked for me for 10 years, saying we see too far. Well, no, saying we see...
I mean, for those of you who don't know, he's talking about Gene CBR1, one of the dumbest, one of the most abject retards that the Flat Earth has. And he makes a cameo appearance here, and you will see why. If you don't know him, it's a treat.
What I love is that they pushed the Black Swan for so long.
Oh, yeah.
It was their main argument, right? The Black Swan, which says that you see too far, but he's changed his tune just because we destroyed that, so he needs a new way to grift off of the 9 people that will super chat him once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I watched literally through like 4 of his streams during one of my membership drives, and out of those 4 streams, he was super chatted 5 times. And they were all for like $5 at the most.
He gets a couple this show, we'll see.
Only puts you in a position where your opponent can test your claim based on their presupposition that Earth curve is calculable with...
Wait, Oakley, so you're telling me that by the sign, you're telling people not to make positive claims, because the second you make a positive claim, we can actually test it.
Yeah.
What do you call that? Dishonest trash bag? I think that's the proper technical term for that.
No, the actual real, it was updated recently, and I'll just check my notes. It's called being a bit of a cunt.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Harvard Studios for $2 says Jin is a human dumpster fire. I'm desperate to get him on for a debate.
Yes.
Like 100%. It would be amazing.
And he will start like, don't interrupt me, and then waffle on about whatever the hell for like 20 minutes. Yeah, Jin is such a treat. JSS Tiger for $10. Did Emperor Oakley lose his Sith apprentice QE? Wait, you don't know? Oh, wait, hold on.
I'd like to just quote some of Oakley's words, if I may. I'd like to slit Quantum Eraser's throat. Once again, this is me quoting his words. And also, Quantum Erasure and Adam Meakin should burn in hell. Those were his actual words. You know, he's very upset that his best friends stole his book that he didn't write. How can you play so many games of Fortnite and not get a single victory royale?
Wait, hold on, because if he's asking the question, he probably doesn't know the story, so we'll give you a quick rundown. Oakley claims he's writing a Flat Earth book, but because he can't be bothered to do any kind of actual work, he offloaded the writing of his book to his 2 so-called friends, QE and some other derpling. And they were going to write the book, right? But from the start, instead of doing it in a Google Docs that Oakley set up so that he would retain ownership, no, he just offloaded everything to them. And now they wrote, hold on, let me put myself in the middle of the camera. They wrote the book, and now they're basically blackmailing Oakley because they want to be more than just the ghost writers. They want an actual... They think that the book will make money. So they want an actual stake in the book. They want to be co-authors, right? And they, of course, they want a percentage of the money that will not come up. So now, what they did, because Oakley's so smart that he never got like the retention of the book, now they're blackmailing him, and he doesn't have like the actual document for the book. So now he's streaming. He did some streams when they were writing, and now he has his wife transcribing the streams. So overall, it's a shit show. Flat Earthers just like literally betraying each other over a book that will
Fucking
make
hilarious.
50 cents, right?
I did say to Rubiks, all the work that they've done for my channel, their bonus this year was going to be, well, I was going to buy them Nathan Oakley's book.
Don't you dare.
What do you mean?
Don't you dare.
Why not?
You want to give him money?
All right, okay. I was going to screenshot it off of the internet and send you the PDFs. How does that sound?
No, thank you.
Okay, well, I'm going to print it out and screw up it into paper balls and throw it at your head. How does that sound? No.
Arnold,
You kidnapped me. I'm not going to be nice to you.
Arnold has become a member at Scrappers. Thank you so much. And Bill Tetley for $5 says, "Hey Craig, have you had the chance to meet with your NASA handler? They have been bugging me to make sure you got the new clone software update."
I mean, I do have these weird dots on my arm, 3 in a row that have appeared, and I don't remember what happened. But I went to NASA yesterday, and yeah, I had to cut the stream short because I had my meeting with Neil deGrasse Tyson, my annual review. He was mad at me for some reason, basically, and yeah, I then woke up here. I don't remember leaving Neil deGrasse Tyson's office, actually. That's weird when I think about it. I definitely went in there. He handed me a cup of tea. I remember taking a sip of the tea and then... No, that's it, really.
Signustep for $20 says, "I want to
Thank
hear
you, dude.
Rubiks and Max speak Spanish and watch Greg be all
I don't
confused."
speak Spanish.
Like,
I
quote,
took Latin for 7 years in Mayan, but I don't speak Spanish.
Well, you and Max have a conversation in Latin then. Go on.
like quoting lines from Better Call Saul. I mean, you probably know a couple of words in Spanish, don't you? Like mamacita. Can you
I
say?
took Latin for 7 years, so
Let's do a crash course in Spanish. Like the only 5 words you might need. Mamacita. Can you say that?
okay. I'm not even gonna attempt.
Can you roll?
Mamacita.
Mamacita. Perfect. That's mommy, like in the hot sense, right?
Mamacita.
Mamacita. That's a proper intonation. Now, can you roll your R's?
Not very
Yes,
well.
I can.
Okay.
Oh, I want to hear this.
Let's try it. Roberto.
Roberto.
No, more.
I can't do it. I can't roll my R's. Roberto.
Ro.
God damn it.
I mean, we tried Signostep. It's not going to work, like Hermione would say. Tim Davidson for $5. Rubiks, did you read the hostage note we all made for fight?
Yeah, why did you all say such mean things to me? I was terrified reading that.
You cried.
Oh, I'm just going to read a little... We're going to make your family watch. We're going to place your kids in front of mirrors that face in every direction pointing towards you, so they will see everything we do no matter which way they face. You brought this on yourself. I mean, it's just full of things like that, really. Was that the thing you meant?
Sure.
I mean, I actually gave the little text to Rubiks, but I was very late because it slipped my mind. But I hope you get the message at some point. All
From
right.
the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. I appreciate the kind words.
Let's go back to this. But before we do that, Sarah Jones been a member for 39 months. Oh my God. Serious question. Did anyone at NASA know you were live streaming an anti-flat Earth channel, and what was their reaction to it?
Well, they knew I was live streaming, and I asked the guys' permission before I took me on a wee tour of the capsule, but do they know what I stream in general?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Nice.
I talk a lot of shit about him at work.
Right, yeah.
Nice.
Everyone there seemed to know who I was already. They were like, oh, that's the dumbass you keep talking about. So are you going to like beat him like you said? Yeah. I'm not, guys, help me. She took my phone away. I don't have my phone anymore. My passport, I haven't seen that since I arrived.
Oh boy.
Don't think about it.
All right.
You said it's safe, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Flat Earth measurements. Flat Earth heights off surface level.
Well,
Flat
this is
Earth
mantra,
parallel
flat
eye
Earth
level.
measurements, flat Earth.
Sea level.
I'd
Oh,
say
yeah.
out of 3 there straight away.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second, because I had to close it. There we go, mantra. So that's 3, so that makes it 4 in total. Let's go. We're starting to pick up the pace. The derp is coming.
Horizontal distance measurements. All flat Earth prerequisites that need to be punched into the begging the
5.
question proof of nothing perspective
5.
hijacking Earth curve calculator
6.
to say whether or not we see too far, because the
7.
calculator is suggesting it can govern what is visible and what is
Add another 3
too
there.
far. Now, based on the argument being played to its fullest extent 8 years ago, with Anthony Riley at the helm, taking images of the Isle of Man from St. Bees, it wouldn't matter if you were on your belly 1 inch off the sea level.
Hold on. I know Sleeping Warrior's not been around a while, but I feel like me and him had a bit of a relationship, and I want to stick up for my boy here. Is this troll throwing the great Sleeping Warrior under the
Yes.
bus?
It does seem so, because what he's going to say now is that you'll see the same, like, lying down. Let me do a
Wouldn't
notch
matter
back.
if you were on your belly 1 inch off the sea level, 30 miles horizontal distance measurement away from the Isle of Man. With enough refraction and a long enough zoom lens, you can see the back of your own head.
Oh my fucking god.
Sorry, if the Earth is flat,
I have no idea. Because it's
That's what
either
Patrick said.
it's either he's like immensely dumb, or he's just being
yeah.
like the size of that straw man, the smoke column would reach space, because that is
so
just
he thinks
wild.
that refraction, like if you look forward with refraction, it's going to make it bend up and around and come behind your head. Or if the Earth's a globe, is he saying that refraction would make it so that it was infinitely, so refraction would be the same as the globe, so it would be forever and you'd just be able to see all the way around? Is he assuming the Earth is a globe here for that argument? He has to be, right?
Yeah, but that, like, what it doesn't make sense what he said, that if you're like on your belly on the floor and with a camera with a powerful lens, that you could get so much refraction that you could see the back of your head. Like, how does that fucking make sense, Oakley, you dumbass?
Oh, I can explain it to you. It's because Oakley's a fucking retard.
That is the correct answer always.
Based on Earth curve mathematics. Now, that's not me suggesting that. That was the rebuttal when Anthony Riley was on his belly at St. Bees, filming the Isle of Man at 30-mile distance and seeing all of it. Well, with enough refraction, you
Bullshit.
can see your own arse, is the inference if you use a begging the question proof of nothing perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator and input flat Earth horizontal distance measurements, perpendicular height off surface level measurements,
Oh boy.
and assume that you've got a parallel eye level to calculate the dip angle to a geometric horizon below the surface level in their own maths.
Right, there's
At
4.
minimum,
He just
there's-
did 4 mantras in that spouting.
Yeah,
That's not a word salad.
that's
Yeah, I'm
11.
listening to the word salad, but and he's basically mantra,
word salad.
mantra,
word
I'm
salad.
ugly, mantra.
Yeah, and he's now sprinkling word salad there just so we don't get bored of him just repeating himself over and over and over and over one more time.
Are those gaps or in his teeth there, or are they
Yes.
just the black bits?
These are that's
They're
what I
getting
was
bigger, right?
that's what I was talking about. He has the rot at the root, and it's like eating its way down. Like, Oakley, you're going to lose your 2 front teeth in less than 6 months. Like, guaranteed. Can't wait. Can't
So
wait.
what you're saying is he is going to become even more horrific and terrifying. Did anyone tell him that he's allowed to take off his Halloween costume?
Yeah, he's going to become like, do you know that guy, the very old guy that goes on to Toonstream? he calls himself Yahweh's son because he thinks that he knows the actual pronunciation of Yahweh, which is lost. It's lost to history, but he thinks that he knows better than all of the scholars in the topic. That guy, Jerry, has 2 teeth. Has one of these on the side and one on the bottom. So we call him Jerry 2 Teeth. That's where Oakley is going. Like, seriously. I know that it's a cliche that British people have very bad teeth, but this is just disgusting. Disgusting. Can you imagine, like...
Okay,
the
teeth should look like this. Brush your fucking teeth.
Yeah, floss. Or go to the dentist. Like, start...
It's free in the UK, for fuck's sake.
Start working before they fall off, because once they fall off, that's it.
3 flat Earth prerequisites that must be adhered to, in measurement terms, to beg the question that you've got a sphere edge below the surface level. We've got surface level.
Right, there was
We've got
a-
eye level. We've got perpendicularity for height. We've got distance, horizontal and linear,
Okay.
measured, utilised from things
Or-
like Google Earth, with its horizontal profile measurements.
5. Stop. Yeah. There's 5 mantras, right? So add 5. But more importantly, this dumbass fucking nonsense of elevation is the same as Earth curve. And if
Right.
it shows no elevation change, therefore there's no curve. I mean,
What?
I know. He's confusing the curve of the Earth with fucking hills.
Yes, and in just a few minutes, he's going to actually debunk himself by showing an image, like a lot of flat earthers do. But I'll let you know when that. We are at 15 mantras so far, so we'll keep counting. Oh fuck! I messed it up.
I think we should put him on like 1.25 at least, though.
Okay.
I can only handle
Yeah.
Maybe
Playback speed
2.5.
1.25. Okay. I messed it up. Hold on. Let me check on the live stream where I was before I actually fucked up.
How dare
Max
you?
broke it. Guys,
Yeah,
thank you for being
I
here. I want
clicked
to
and-
appreciate it. It's like 200 of you in the chat. Make sure you smash the like button. And if you do me a favor, the most important thing you can do to help the channel is sharing what I do. It really, really, really tickles the balls of the YouTube algorithm when you share stuff. It goes, oh, it went to X. Oh, look at that. It's off to Facebook. Oh, that's going to... Wait, Bebo's still a thing? Oh, well, I'm happy anyway. So share my stuff, or Rubiks will possibly kidnap you as well.
Maybe.
That's how you get your height in your topographical description of an Earth that's been measured flat.
Thank you very much for the super
So you can
chat,
have
guys. I really
one.
appreciate it. I can't set super chat goals because I'm not at home. So just make your own up.
Yes.
I'll still say whatever you put in a super chat.
Well,
or match it.
you know, when in one of the streams, the one that Rubiks and I was smoking weed and Rubiks was doing edibles. We were doing the goals like by hand. We were keeping track of the goals by hand. It was funny as hell.
There's
a
so many
distance
super chats that
to
I
punch
don't
into
know.
the begging the
Right.
question proof of nothing perspective hijacking Earth curve calculator and get, shockingly, Earth curve as the outcome every single time. Hence my frustration when people say we see too far. We don't see too far. We just see a clock in the distance.
We just see. So that like the copium. Holy cow.
It's just flowing. It's flowing hard.
Oh,
They're going to
yeah.
burn through the supply again. And then they can find another node. It's ridiculous.
Yep.
Wait, it's making me think of Satisfactory. Oh my god. Guys, there's going to be some membership streams, members-only streams coming up where I'm just going to chill and play Satisfactory in my Discord, and you can come all join because I'm now addicted to Satisfactory. And I
It's not a
dream,
slightly-
I'm not even joking, but my dreams are basically Satisfactory.
Looming non-standard refraction holographic projection of a clock from behind the physical geometric sphere edge below the surface level when inputting our height above the surface level for a parallel eye level and flat Earth sea level and distance that's measured off a flat Earth. So we can beg the question that all of those flat Earth measurements are worthy of
Oh boy, I'm just gonna give you like 570.
Yeah, I lost
that's
count for
like
a second.
22 because that was just a bunch of nonsense.
whistling straight past and saying that there's Earth curve. Because it will say there's Earth curve every single time. So with that in mind,
Buck Sodbuster says, "Is that correct, son? That's Rubiks."
I've been kidding. Rubiks is just their seat's a lot lower down, because they've chained me to this seat that's a bit higher up. They did think about my leg, but they've still kidnapped me, and I don't know why you're not. I've asked for help already, like at the beginning of the stream, like 45 minutes ago, and no one sent any help. I'm not joking. Please send help. I'm not kidding. Hello.
Nope. Clarence O'Buddy A52 for £5 says, "Does Nathan own any other shirts? Every day, same white shirt. It must reek."
I think that he just has a bunch of those white shirts. Maybe it's like, I don't know,
Right.
a cult leader thing, because I don't understand how he can have a shirt for more than a couple of days that's white and not just be covered in, like,
In
everything.
pit stains. Yeah.
Yeah. Like slobber, yellow bits coming off his teeth and just like
Megan asked, "What's wrong with his mouth? It's just rotting away."
we're going to be covering a videographer who has had one of our audience members, allegedly, putting forth some of the arguments, which they're not, they're just statements of fact when it comes to those flat Earth measurements that you punch into the calculation for Earth curve when assuming that we've got a curve below the surface level, and making a bit of a dog's dinner of it, let's be honest. We don't know that's the case yet, or I don't, because I haven't watched this video. But I'm assured that the person who
Yeah, all right, 24. There we go.
is attempting to go through our argumentation, again, I'll reiterate, it's not an argument, it's a statement of fact when it comes to the measurements. They're just not necessarily doing a great job of putting that position across to a globe Earth believer, in this case Dr. Blitz, who we have covered previously. So that's what we're going to be covering.
But he did one,
as is always
so
the case
add
when we
one
cover
there.
such a
I'm sorry?
He did one more again, so just add.
Yeah, 25.
videographer, I would hope that he would do the same for me. Please let this video...
Blitz would do the same for you. Like, why? Why would we promote your stupid ass? Like, no.
No. I specifically will say right now that Nathan Oakley, I will milk you for content and never, ever, ever direct people to your channel.
No.
In fact, I will do the wonderful thing of watching your channel so they don't have to. I will actively make people avoid your channel. And I will actively encourage people to never, ever, ever go anywhere near your channel.
Right.
Because, and let's be clear, you're a bit of a cunt.
Megan says, "Damn, Craig is looking good." And oh, we have my son, my actual son, Dick Wayne says, "FTFE, with your superior knowledge of the science and stuffs." Oh, don't just love bad grammar. Do you know where the nitrogen gas we inhale is produced?
He thinks nitrogen is produced on Earth. Dude, there is no production of gases on Earth. There is an exchange of gases.
Yep.
There is no new gases being produced. Everything is already here. There's just an exchange of the stuff that is already here. If we were producing gases, the pressure would be constantly increasing.
Yep.
And I'm surprised you're back because I made you cry twice last time. But Dick, you know you're always welcome to come onto the channel and
No,
make me
yeah, but
cry.
I'm here.
So I can make you cry.
Yeah, but right now I'm here and Dick is like, for some reason, he's terrified of me. He's like actually terrified of me. I challenge him like, okay, I'll debate you on tunes. Because I think that all of you have been extra nice to this fucking moron. And I think he needs to be put back in his place. And he knows that. So he's been running away from me for like 2 months. So yeah, fuck you, Dick.
For no, at Nathan Oakley, 1987 with a polite comment.
I think this is the guy that keeps coming back under socks. But he's like, why do you always wear the same brand of clothes? What is it about wearing the same brand?
That's Basel problems.
Yeah, Fred Perry's comfortable. It's stylish. It makes my guns look good, and I work hard to find end-of-line products that are cheap for a designer brand. I've taken a liking to it, and I have probably slight autism/ADHD, and wearing the same thing over and over is something my brain wants to do. So fucking deal with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Basil and I also have that funny interaction. He got really pissy about something I said on a debate with Witsit, and then because he was a fan of me and he used to go and support the show, la la la. And then one day he got like super pissy, got all his panties in a bunch because I said something he didn't like, and then I auctioned off the banning of Basil. And he had bought a wrench, dude. He bought a wrench for $100 and then lost it for being a dick. It was funny as hell.
Dick's like, how does gas exist without production?
Dumbass.
I'm not saying it wasn't produced. The gas was produced by some mechanism, probably billions of years ago in a supernova or something like that.
Yep.
But everything that exists on gas now, on Earth now, is here. There is a transfer of gases, like, you know, when trees take the carbon dioxide and convert it into oxygen and energy for them. That's not producing oxygen, that is converting one thing to another. If we were to be producing gases, the pressure would be constantly rising.
Yep.
Maybe it is inside your head.
Rosie for $10 says, Dick Wayne, nitrogen is produced wherever you say it is. I don't care to explain it further. Whatever relevance you think nitrogen has, you're right. Now move on. New challenge. Rosie, I saw you on the stream. It was very nice to meet you. Hello.
It was awesome to meet you, Rosie. I appreciate that.
Buxot Buster, go look at the pic of Oakley's teeth I added to the Flerf wiki. You look longer than 5 seconds and you will vomit. Stephen Van Enev for $2.79 Canadian sent a blank message. If you want to tag me, I'll tag. You can send me the message here.
Thank you for the love and support, guys. I really appreciate it. It means the absolute world. Right, let's get on with the stupid.
Oh boy.
It doesn't immediately get removed by the YouTube algorithmic bot, or indeed the videographer, Dr. Blitz himself. So, as I say, there is a link to his channel and this specific video going by in the live stream chat. Flerfs versus Science. Debate Dr. Blitz, 11/7/25. And it's V, so I assume he's number 5 of his debate series. Don't know why he's ad homming us, calling us Flerfs in the title. And
It's not an ad
That's
it's
not
a description.
It's what you
It's a
are.
name.
You're a Flerf. I mean, what's the problem?
Just like we are globetards, whatever. It's not an ad hom, it's just a name for someone.
Right?
Is that reality?
Yeah. Just because, you know, we use it in a derogatory manner doesn't mean that it's an ad hom. You fucking idiot Flerf. That you're not a Flerf. You're not stupid because you're a Flerf. You're a Flerf because you're fucking stupid.
Yep.
That's the difference there between an ad hom and just insulting you.
Yep.
And
I don't know why
Dick
he's
Wayne,
suggesting this.
if you want to continue this conversation, you have to come on the stream. Apart from that, chat, please play Whack-A-Troll with Dick Wayne unless he agrees to come on the stream.
Yeah. But, I mean, I don't want to overshadow you on your own channel, but Dick Wayne is mine today, if he comes on right now. So, Dickie, maybe get the sand out of your vagina, and we'll send you the link. Just let us know. But you're facing me today.
Science involved, because there won't be. So immediately, just from the title, I'm irritated with him and his description. There's no science involved in flat Earth measurements. Curve calculations or otherwise. This isn't science. Science is the establishment of cause and effect.
Let me just point out the hubris of Oakley telling a PhD in physics what science is. That's what Dr. Blitz is, a PhD in physics.
You do remember he tried to get Wolfie fired because Wolfie explained how Coriolis is something that is measured and taken into account, and is an actual pilot. So he tried to get Wolfie fired. Yes. This is Nathan, the eternally unemployable, of
correct.
course.
Dicky says, unblock my original account and send the link. You don't get to do demands here. We can send you the link, but you don't get to do demands.
I'll
Sorry.
give you Dick Wayne's email. Hold on, I'll read it out loud. Because I like to dox Dick Wayne.
While
it
you
is
do that,
TrickyDicky2018 at outlook.com.
Tricky Dicky.
His
Okay.
Outlook.
I know.
Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, boom.
Right, we're going to be streaming for one more hour. So if you want to come on and get destroyed again, Dick, feel free.
Tricky Dicky.
TrickyDicky2018 at outlook.com.
Outlook.com. Come on stream.
You should just be able to create a link for him to join.
Yes, I can just share the link of this. Oh boy, Dick, you're going to get body slammed.
Again, he's like a glutton for punishment.
Yeah,
also,
he loves
I love
it.
the fact that he clearly watches every single one of my streams as much as Kevin John. You know,
Right?
like, every single word, he soaks it up and pays attention. Misunderstands, of course, because he's got the IQ of, well, 0. In fact, he's the first person that I've known that failed an IQ test. I didn't realize that was a thing. Did you know you could fail an IQ test?
I mean,
No, Tricky Dicky did.
Dick is so dumb he couldn't pass a blood test. Stefan Bene Enev for $6.99 Canadian. I see what you did there. His mouth is rotten because of the constant shit he's spewing. Thank you so much for that. Slithery for £5. My 2 lesbian friends brought me a gold-plated timepiece for my birthday. I think they got confused when I said I wanna watch. Love that. Thank you so much. Come on, Dick. I'm getting, I get restless.
Based
Right,
on
let's
observing
get on with
the
the
phenomenon.
stupid
Let's just get this
waiting.
dealt with so we can move on and not have my frustration spill into the coverage. If you want to claim something science, that's natural science or physics, then it's an adherence to the scientific method. The antithesis being pseudoscience. But let's define that first. What's pseudoscience? A claim of science that has not been through the scientific method. That's what pseudoscience is.
Incorrect.
In this case,
Wrong. Pseudoscience is defined as something mistakenly, apparently thought of to be, adhering to the scientific method. They think they're doing science, they think they're doing the scientific method, but they're not. That is pseudoscience, not whatever nonsense you just fucking said. You actual toe. It's the only thing I could. You look like a toe. You look actually like a diseased thumb.
Harmonic Series says, Max is very confident in his debating skills. Is this warranted? Listen, Basil. Yes, it is, because evidenced by the fact that your pussy ass would not go on stream. Just you kept crying in the chat, like while you were tearing up in your keyboard. You were like, "You are wrong. I don't like what you said." And I was like, "Yeah, come on, tell me why I'm wrong, you fucking pussy." And you chickened out. So Basil, fuck you. Send money. Stop doing send super chats if you want to criticize. Come on, Dick. Are you coming on or what?
a claim of science in the title of a video where there won't be any adherence to the scientific method, making the entire video, by title, pseudoscience. By definition.
No.
So let's define what
works.
science and the scientific method is. Step 1. Observe a naturally...
I think this is where you suggest people they grab their facepalm protection. I'm telling you, this is going to be beyond
You're right, I do.
therapy.
It's actually correct. So, is it okay if am I allowed?
What?
Do I have your permission?
To?
Tell them about the facepalm.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just checking because they said they're going to punish me later. So anyway, FTFE Industries take no accountability if you damage your face. I have
Yes.
told you on multiple occasions whilst watching my streams to have facepalm protection applied to your hand. If at this point you are dumb enough, frankly, to not have facepalm whilst watching my streams, it is on you. We will not accept any more lawsuits.
You saw what happened last time.
Yeah, I mean, Max, he's not actually in a house anymore. He's on the street. That's just a green screen. He's got in the street. So we used his house as collateral for the last bunch of lawsuits. So wear your facepalm protection, okay?
Oh, yeah.
occurring phenomena. What's that mean? Something that happens in nature. So what's excluded? Concrete nouns. Things that aren't happening. So once you've observed something occur in nature, you can ask a question, I wonder what caused that? Because the whole purpose of following this method is to establish cause of a naturally occurring phenomena. Excluded are man-made or
not
synthetic
really, no.
anything.
Not necessarily what caused that. It's just ask any question about it.
Right. And sometimes you do not get to like the cause, but you can very precisely quantify the effects. Like, for example, gravity. But what caught my attention here is that this dumbass thinks that you can only apply the scientific method. And he did say it just now. I'll do an action replay.
Of a naturally occurring phenomena. Excluded are man-made or synthetic anything.
Excluded are man-made
that's so fucking dumb.
or synthetic. Like, okay, Nathan Oakley, do you think we cannot science a train? That we didn't science planes? That we didn't actually science artificial elements that do not happen naturally, but they're part of the periodic table because we were able to synthesize them. They are not naturally occurring. They are 100% man-made, but they still belong on nature. They are natural things because we're using natural mechanisms that we discovered, like chemistry and physics.
Yes. In science, natural is defined as anything of physical matter or energy.
Yeah.
Anything. The only thing that is not natural in science is things that are supernatural, like God or magic or the concept of Nathan Oakley being likable.
Indeed. Yeah. But these guys think that if it doesn't, if
It
it's,
must be also as unlikable.
they are confusing naturally occurring with natural. No. For example, steel is not natural. Steel doesn't happen in nature. What happens is we figured out that if we smelt wrought iron and we add about 2% carbon to that wrought iron, we can make a harder, more solid metal, which is steel. Like you will not find steel in like a mine, right? And that's it. But steel is not magical. It's not supernatural. It is still within the boundaries of natural things that we do.
Yeah.
Dumbasses. You know what? For that, I'm going to kind of screw up the mantra thing. But for that, I'm just going to give him 10. Because that was
I'd say that's
dumb.
Acceptable.
That was dumb as fuck, Nathan.
Already know the cause, a man caused.
You know what? He has a bunch of mics in the background. Nathan, can you tell me in which bush do those microphones work? Because we have scienced the shit out of microphones. But I don't see them popping up in nature alone. Just like, there's no plant that gives you microphones.
I mean, they're definitely natural. They're definitely part of nature because they were created by human, and natural includes anything that is man-made or the products of man-made society.
Yep.
Caused it. For example, dropping one's mobile phone is synthetic. I know what caused that to happen. I caused it to happen when I dropped it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Do you think that things don't fall in nature, you dumbass? Have you never seen like an avalanche? Have you never seen a ripe
bird
fruit?
getting tired?
A ripe fruit falling from a tree? Like there's so many things. Like rain? Does rain not fall down? You know what? That gets you 10 more just for being a dick.
He thinks that gravity isn't science. You can't do science on gravity or the cause of something. He just said that science is all about finding the cause. But you're not allowed to find the cause of why the phone fell. Even if he was right and he was the cause of the phone falling, are you not allowed to do science to determine that fact?
No. If you're testing falling, you have to wait.
You have spare monitors, so I'm going to punch this one.
Until...
Right.
Please don't.
You have to wait until something falls down. so you can actually science it. Real Jiffy Cone says his hand fell into his daughter. I'm sorry. I laugh at that, but I mean the joke
That
is
sounds
funny.
bad without the context.
Yes, I mean when he slapped his child in the middle of a stream.
Yeah.
Naturally occurring phenomena is what exclusively is dealt with by the scientific method.
No.
So step 1, observe a naturally occurring phenomena. Step 2, suppose a cause of the effect. Your supposed cause is called...
Oh, wait.
just-
You just contradicted
assuming
the whole.
something.
Yeah, he just contradicted the whole beginning. We spent like 10 minutes on how you're begging the question and yada yada. So now you're contradicting yourself. Good job. Bravo. Can we get some claps in the chat for Nathan? Holy cow. I mean, that doesn't get you 10. That gets you 5. So we're at 51 now.
Oh, I don't know what happened. I tried
and
clapping for Nathan. Nathan just turned into this. I'm going to try it again. Hold on. No, I don't know. I can't. Sorry. It's broken or something. My bad.
independent variable. That is to say, that which you, the researcher, can and will vary and manipulate. It's also the independent variable in your hypothesis, which is step 2. The
Nope.
dependent variable...
No.
is-
Your independent variable in your hypothesis does not have to be the same as your independent variable in your experiment, because your experiment is a test of your prediction which came from your hypothesis, so it cannot be the same fucking thing. You absolute talking amoeba. FTFE Industries apologizes to all amoebas.
What you observed at step 1. The naturally occurring phenomena is the dependent variable. The presumed cause of the effect is your independent variable. Alongside your alternative hypothesis, that's if independent variable, then dependent variable, sits something called the null hypothesis, or zero difference result. That is to say, if you vary your independent variable, it will not cause the dependent variable, or otherwise known as naturally occurring phenomena. So you vary A, independent variable, and B, dependent variable, does not happen. Step 3. Actualize your scientific prediction, otherwise known as a hypothesis.
Let him
And
finish.
the actualization of a hypothesis is called an experiment. You vary and manipulate that which you assume is the cause of the effect and
Make no
is
predictions,
written
no.
down in step 2 as the independent variable. It must be real, it must be capable of variation and manipulation by you, the researcher, and it must be your independent variable stated in the hypothesis. Once you vary
Right,
and
pause.
manipulate,
So I'm going to act as his science teacher here. Nathan, this is worse than normal. We've spoken about this. We pay attention in class. We're going to have to talk to your parents about holding you back a couple of years because you're not advancing as fast as the other children. I know you've been held back a couple of years already, but frankly, Nathan, this shows me that you know less now than you did when you came to school in the first place. You get F minus. I didn't know F minuses were a thing, but you got an F minus. Please don't come and see me after class because your breath smells. But you know we're gonna have to talk. In fact, you know what? I quit. I don't want to teach you anymore.
I think he has a negative GPA at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Even in the UK, we don't have GPAs, but you still got a negative one.
Sirnian asked a great question. Where are your experiments, Nathan? Other than to see
Look at
how
that
long...
haircut's an experiment.
What haircut?
Yeah, or
Exactly.
seeing how long he can go without brushing his fucking teeth.
Oh, that's an ongoing experiment. I wonder what the independent variable in that experiment is.
Zoomy, I have my 3 screens busy right now. I can't look at Discord. I'm so sorry.
your presumed cause
Yeah,
of
PhD
the
Tony's
effect you
making great points in the chat about, look, guys, anything PhD Tony says in the chat about science, you listen to him because PhD Tony is a smart boy. I would try and compare PhD Tony to Nathan Oakley, but the ratio would have far too many digits in it. So I can't do that live, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's like 10 to the 100 power. But Tony
Somewhere.
says the independent variable is manipulable by the experimenter. Doesn't that make it artificial? Yeah, and that's a great observation.
According
And
to Nathan.
another one of the massive contradictions that that Oakley has in his line of thinking. It's just one contradiction after another. Zumi, when we're done with the video, before we log off, I'll try to look at it. But the problem is that I have 3 screens up, and I have all of them like busy right now.
You observed at step
Right.
1, it will either validate the alternative. That is to say, you vary A and it does cause B. Tick. Alternative hypothesis validated. It is proven. Alternatively, you vary A and it does not cause the naturally occurring phenomena to occur. You therefore tick, validate the null hypothesis. Now, it's important to stress that upon performing an experiment, that's the actualization of a hypothesis, or hypothesis test, you're not testing for the null. You're not trying to not cause the effect. You're only trying to cause the effect. That's your desired outcome. Your desired outcome is validation of the alternative hypothesis. And if you fail, you still prove something. Proof is the only possible outcome.
No! No!
Wrong, wrong,
No.
wrong, wrong.
Proof?
Wrong, wrong,
You're-
wrong, wrong.
It's
You're
funny,
wrong. You're
it's-
ugly and you smell.
It's funny that he thinks he has like the truth, but just from the words that you're using, Oakley, proof is only for maths and logic. What you have is evidence supporting your hypothesis. But, I mean, we could not pretend that you have any idea about epistemic humility, because you've never been. The only person who is less humble than you is Witsit.
Right, we're clearly not going to be able
Because-
to get through the whole video, so we're going to have to extrapolate out the time versus
Yes.
by the end, because we've got another 45 minutes.
Correct, yeah, that's what we did last time.
You can only cause the effect or not cause the effect. You cannot do both. It would be a violation of the law of non-contradiction to have A both causing B and not causing B. So only one, that's the alternative or null, can be and will be proven upon actualization of a scientific prediction, otherwise known as step 3, experiment. Once you validate the presumed cause of the
Missed,
effect,
like 3 steps.
Yeah, I mean, Oakley and, sorry, and, like that whole road that he went down, like, oh, you can have an effect be the cause and not be the cause. He's like, yeah, well, duh. I mean, pointing out the obvious, are we?
you then form theory, step 4. And that is
It's a Rubiks for $2 says, Craig, you don't have a shirt with Oakley's wall pattern.
I do actually have a shirt that's very similar to what Oakley's wall pattern is, yes, except it looks good on me.
Not sorry for that.
The Copian Emporium says hi.
Shirt with that.
The Copian Emporium says hi to all of us. Thank you. Hello.
Hi.
it. Step 1, observe phenomena. Step 2, formulate a scientific prediction. Step 3, actualize the scientific prediction. Step 4, form theory. That is science. Anything that sits outside of that very...
I mean, yeah, Oakley said it. That's it. I mean...
Yeah, it just mixed up prediction and hypothesis and, you know, skipped a couple of steps along the way, said words that aren't included in anything to do with the scientific method, and then showed us his teeth, which, I mean, made me forget what I was talking about, and I feel slightly ill.
Tony says, a given outcome can require multiple effects be present. Combustion requires an oxidant and an energy source. Introduce only one and you do not get the effect. Yeah, but I mean, that's for us that we can consider more than one thing at the same time. Oakley's single neuron can only deal with one thing at a time. So for Oakley, he can't have combustion because he can't think of fuel, spark, and oxygen. He can only think of one at the same time.
Call to order for definite.
Yeah.
A specific and narrow description, otherwise known as the scientific method, singular, is pseudoscience if
Not
it's claimed to be
singular.
science. So when you see this title saying Flerfs versus science, unless we've got the actualization of a cause and effect scientific prediction, in this discussion, this is demonstrable pseudoscience. By
Literally
Again,
everything.
let me just remind you, it's a YouTube title. It's a catchy thing. And, of course, he's a PhD in physics, Oakley. He has literally forgotten more about science than you will ever know. Not because, like, he's my friend and, like, I know Dr. Blitz, but, like, holy shit, Oakley, you're desperate. Like, absolutely desperate.
Yeah.
by definition.
Learn to defer to people who know more than them, and it's okay not to know something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the claim of science which has not been through the scientific method. That's what this will be. Now, this guy calls himself a doctor. He's not giving himself a name. He's not Mr. Oakley, like me. My name's Nathan to my friends. That's a...
Yeah. Again,
To
who
your
cares?
friends,
Yeah.
there's no. I don't think you have any. Your only two friends that you had stole your book you didn't write.
That's true. Yes, you got betrayed because your friend sucked. But again, Nathan, like, just going at Blitz because all of you fuckers are, like, a little bit psychopathic. I mean, it's a common thing to have a screen name on the internet. You're not pointing out anything too bad here. Like, you're just dumb as fuck.
real name. I was given it by my parents. Dr. Blitz is a stupid, childish, schoolyard nickname that he's ascribed himself to make YouTube videos and then give titles like Flerfs vs. Science.
Womp womp.
The Wambulance is on its way, Nathan. You are crying too much. I'm worried that you might get dehydrated with all of the tears just like running down your face.
Is it possible that his surname is actually Blitz and he is a doctor? Therefore, Dr. Blitz is his name.
I don't know. I asked him once where he went to college, and he said like, "Nah, I respect my privacy. That's why I don't." And I mean, that's fine. Flat Earthers are psychopathic. Yes. Damage says we're psychopathic. Yes, you're mentally ill, psychopathic people. Yes. I am more afraid of a flat earther with a grudge than like a crackhead coming to steal from me.
Yeah.
Immediately irritating me. Why don't these people go by their real names? Is it because they're cowards and they don't actually stand by what they say? Or is it because they're scared that what they say might be proven wrong and permanently ascribed to their name? Me?
Sorry, repeat that?
Because flat earthers send death threats to people who disagree.
I've
Right.
had several.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty safe because I live very, very far, and on top of everything, flat earthers are broke. So I feel pretty confident that none of them is going to take a plane to come to South America to commit a crime. And
Dick Wayne's threatened me quite a few times, but I imagine he struggles to get out of a chair, so I'm not worried.
yeah, Dickless, where are you? I sent you the link. So, like,
He's in the chat, that's why I timed him out for 30 minutes.
are you coming or what, Dickless?
It would be the first time.
I'm not the slightest bit fearful of any word that crosses my lips whilst live. I know what I'm talking about.
No, you
and
don't.
I'll spit it right at the camera with my name firmly attached to it. My name is Nathan Oakley. If I say I'm doing science, the scientific method is what...
Saying something doesn't make it true.
Oh, boy.
This video needs to be covered.
Oh, I am look at me, I'm Nathan Oakley when I do science. Like, you've never done science a day in your fucking life. Not once.
what you'll be given. Like the description that you just had in the most concise of terms, given to you by me, with a real name attached to me and my show.
Oh,
Not some stupid nickname, a handle that you ascribe to yourself when talking nonsense about something that is definitely, in this case, not scientific. Anyway,
Why
Oh,
is it scientific?
look. Someone sent...
Oh, you got a super chat.
He got a super chat. Wait, what is CHF? Can someone look up what currency is
On it.
CHF?
On it.
It says, Nathan, here is my weekly independent variable support, wishing to encourage more of the channel friends to come up with their independent variable contribution. I mean,
20 Swiss francs.
it's an audience of just broke-ass
$25
bitches. Like,
Right, that's about $25. So it's about 19 pounds, something like that.
I'm looking it up.
nice. I mean, you know that he can at least afford one tube of toothpaste.
Yeah.
So that's about 19
that
pounds sterling.
Yeah.
Away. Oh, wow, I've got a super chat. Shout out to... Can't
He's
see
so
who it is,
surprised. I've got
Can't see
super
the rest
chat.
of your
Oh my
name.
god, this isn't normal.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I got some money! I can eat this week!
Kids, we can get a cheeseburger from McDonald's and share it.
Let's just see if I can make this wider. Mickey Moose Studios. Thank you very much for the super chat. Nathan, here is...
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, because Patch Von Brown says, "Hey, I'm broke and I'm not poor shaming. I am Oakley shaming
Flerf
because at this point, Oakley is just a high-tech hobo. All he does is beg for money on the internet. So there's no difference between Oakley and someone at the door of Walmart begging for some coins. Like, there's literally no difference. Oakley, Wetsit, they're all just high-tech hobos. That, but there's no shame in being broke. I've been broke. But it's what you do with like, okay, if you're broke, you work harder, you try to get a better job, you apply to something else, you try to get 2 jobs. Oakley just sits in his couch saying like, I've been forced to sell microphones because I can't pay my mortgage. Like, please send me money.
I'm so broke. I've been spending all my money paying my wife to transcribe the book I didn't write.
Right?
Here's my weekly independent variable support, wishing to encourage more of the channel friends to come up with their independent variable contribution. You're just trying to annoy me. I can just feel it. You're trying to wind me up. I'm very grateful for the money, though.
Someone sent you money and you're bashing them? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
He's just a dickhead.
Like,
Like,
he's not
come
trying
on.
to wind you up. He made like a joke about the thing that you were saying just now. Why is it that flat earthers do not understand humor not once?
Because they were starved of oxygen during birth.
Yeah, the answer is fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.
Do you know why that guy's doing that though?
Why?
The guy before you were talking about, Doctor Science versus Flerfs.
It's stolen valor, so he can make himself seem more intelligent to his audience. That's why.
Stolen valor.
That's not what stolen
That's not
valor
what.
is.
I mean, it would be stolen valor if he would call himself a doctor or a PhD, like some Flerfs do, Steven Alonso. But he does have a PhD, so it's not stolen valor. You're wrong again, Nathan. Holy shit, this is amazing.
Yeah. So if he says Flerfs versus Globers, people will say, well, there's 2 sides. But they do this weasel thing because to the average sheep, when they say science, that means you can't really dispute it. This is facts. This is like 100%. That's why they do it.
Yeah, and he's right.
They're just
I mean,
Facts can be disputed all the time.
that's the basis of science, is that we can go, well, actually we might think that wrong. Here's a better suggestion. Can we test to see if that is falsified? Oh, you can't falsify that. Well, then that actually that supersedes the previous idea because it explains more and is far more accurate. Yeah, you can question science, but the thing is, when you question science, you have to be able to count higher than 3.
and to be fair, when it comes to the dichotomy of flat Earth versus globe, it's not even close. You have nothing, Oakley. Like, literally nothing. All you do now, and all you have been doing for about a year, is just sit in your fucking chair and repeat over and over, Earth is measured flat. Do we see the measurement? No. Do you specify why? You have your little fairy tale of why that happens, but nothing else. Like, Oakley, you have, and what you also don't realize is this is even boring for your audience, because everyone is sick and tired of hearing you just do a 1 hour stream where you just say Earth is measured flat, and then you play a video and you stop Earth is measured flat, and people send you evidence from Antarctica, and you say, oh yeah, while this thing is happening that cannot happen on a flat Earth, Toon was measuring Earth flat. Like, all you have is copium right now, and that is just boring as hell. We laugh at it, but
No, Nathan Oakley's never done an experiment in his life.
No. No
You can do it
one.
for yourself. Do your own research.
Yeah. Well, do your own research means I watched someone else's shitty YouTube video.
Right. Or I spout nonsense like this. He thinks that he can do the philosophy bro argument to get out of like science. The only thing that debunks science is better science, and that's it.
Yeah, PhD Tony says, have any of Oakley's other panelists gotten a single word in? There was a few, but you may notice that Rubiks and Max are both involved in the conversation, in the debunking. It's wonderful that we can all get. But what happens when other people start talking on Oakley's panel is, even when they're on his side, he will tell them to shut up, stop over talking me, mute them, and throw them out. Because, and I want to remind, I've said this a few times, Oakley is a bit of a cunt.
Yeah. The Copium Emporium said, someone say copium? You must be raking off. Like, you must be having to make deposits with wheelbarrows with the amount of copium that people are doing with TFE, with the whole Shiva thing, with everything that's been happening in the flat earth. You must be raking in the cash.
Satisfactory.
That way.
That's a good point. I might as well round out my science jargon speak in that regard. Why would it be necessary to put the title science in a debate format? Well, it's so that you can ascribe proof, because that's what the scientific method affords you. When I said...
we covered that.
Science doesn't prove anything.
No, that's the thing.
Yeah, we covered that. I'm gonna give you 5. I'm gonna give you 5 things, because I'm getting sick and tired of your stupidity, Oakley.
Tick.
Like 99.9%,
You prove the alternative.
but never 100%.
Right. Yeah, but I mean...
West Side Girl Reactions just said that they've got a 6-pack of Malort to get to me. What? Do you not like me?
Oh boy.
What? Like, it's like she's like they're like you can give it to your friends.
I mean,
are you trying to make me lose my friends?
Hold on. I'm gonna show you something.
I'll never want to drink again.
Entertain the people while I get back.
They were just doing on his 18th birthday. There you go.
This has been a lot of fun. I want to say thank you to everyone being here tonight. It's been I've had a very, very busy week. I'm quite sore. I've been needing this stream as well. We're going to be streaming live from the hotel on Friday night after I've gone out for a meal with Will Duffy. We're meeting up with Goddess Engineer and whoever else in the hotel. I'm going to stream whilst drinking.
All right. If you need a hand with that, let me know. This is what Side Girl Reacts sent me, and it's a little case of but what's more interesting is what it says there. Like, even the manufacturer knows to share with friends or enemies.
Yeah, no. just force. It should just say to force on your enemies.
Yeah, has the aroma and full-bodied flavor of an unusual botanical. Its bitter taste is savored by two-fisted drinkers.
No one savors it.
Oh boy!
David says for $4.99, how would Nathan measure the Earth flat with a naturally occurring theodolite?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, you get on the theodolite tree, native to South America.
Yeah, they grow here in the jungle. You can get them. Ah, fuck my green screen. I stepped on it with my chair. I'll fix that. Give me just a moment.
Alternative, or tick, you prove the null. That's the only possible outcome when utilising the scientific method. Proof is the only outcome at the end of the process.
No!
So why do they say
outcome.
science when it's not? Often it's a just so story. It's because in the mind's eye of people who learned what the scientific method was at school, they've got a vague memory that it proves things. So when you see the word, you think, oh, well, that must mean it's proven. Often not the case.
No, we've been through this, and you morons getting confused.
It never is proven.
No, exactly.
Technically.
Yeah, no,
So dumb.
The proof thing is so annoying.
Nathan Oakley's face is so annoying. Why have you paused it like that? I can
That's
see down
true.
what he had for breakfast.
Sorry,
I can smell it.
Often nothing to do with science, almost certainly a hijacking of the terminology as a magic word, so that you, an audience member watching this guy with his nickname, prove things because it's got the word science next to it. No, just makes him a pseudo-science practitioner because he's not going to be adhering to the scientific.
Yeah, he got his PhD in pseudoscience. Okay, you got it.
I still think it's so
Once the
funny that they get the pseudoscience mixed. Like they say this is pseudoscience when they're just not doing science. Where like pseudoscience is they think they're doing science but they're not.
Right.
Like homeopathic medicine.
Yeah, he's like, if he's not using the scientific method, he's doing pseudoscience. Well, no. If he thinks he's using the scientific method, but he's actually not, then he's doing pseudoscience. And again, I can smell it. Shut your fucking mouth, Oakley.
Right? Ernie Matthews says, homeless guys are often meth heads, like Witsit. Okay. Just like a drive-by shooting to Witsit, but yeah, I support that. I want
Do you remember when like 6 times this year, Witsit said he's going to start regularly streaming?
Yes! I've been waiting, like, dude, Witsit. I like bashing Witsit. I need something. And
Witsit bashing sounds like something it shouldn't be.
hold on, because I have a little. We can do a little sidetrack here for just a second. Where the fuck is it? Screen recordings. It should be here somewhere. Got it. Give me one sec. Boom. Just so you know, Witsit doesn't even smoke, bro.
No, not at all.
No, fuck, why?
Neither do I.
Why don't you play this? Okay, hold on, cause... Nah, I fucked up, never mind. Oh, wait, I have it on my... I should have it on my YouTube.
Witsit, his luggage says it's dirt. Yep, the most expensive luggage ever.
Which tab am I showing? Okay,
Really
there.
sad he's not going to be debating him.
Give me one
Yeah, I
sec.
know. It's going to be so good me debating him. I was going to have to, again, eat humble crow because I was wrong about him not being invited back to DebateCon, but actually I was right. Doubly so.
Oh my god.
Wrong about something?
I know. And then I was going to admit that I was wrong. Goodness.
Oh my god. Jaren and one of the blobs, Alan, they're going to have a conversation ex-Flat Earther versus Flat Earther. Alan from Space Audit. Does Flat Earth have anything left? That's supposed to be scheduled for 30 minutes ago, but that sounds interesting.
Well, I guess I know what I'll be covering when I get home.
Oh yeah. Alan is so much fun. I asked him, like, hey, does your method of the celestial theodolite work in the south? And he couldn't answer the question. Him and Shame, none of them. They were trying to, like, why would it not work in the south? And it was like, dude, motherfucker, answer the question. Does it work in the south? Yes or no? It's a very easy thing to do. And finally, I found it. Give me just a sec. There we go. Let me double check it's showing for everyone. Yes. This is from the TFE footage. Witsit, just remember, Witsit doesn't even smoke, bro.
And they don't sell them in just any old shop either.
Oh!
Garages or supermarkets.
Oh!
Oh, he didn't vape. Bro.
What is that? No, but that's a
Doesn't
fucking...
smoke,
that's a
definitely
cigarette. That is a cigarette.
CGI, man. It's just a plasma. It's a plasma sun.
Oh, yeah. Fuck you, Witsit, fucking liar.
Valor. He's stealing it. The valor of science and the scientific method proving things. He wants you, the audience member, to believe he's proving things, so he'll put the word science in his title. That's why people do it. That was a long preamble. Anybody got anything they want to add in terms of commentary before I start playing this video?
More commentary. We're 20 minutes in and you still haven't... All you've done is cry and repeat your mantra 66 times so far.
Yeah. Apparently the Jaren video has just started. So
yes.
yeah. So why don't we give it 10 minutes then, and then we'll finish up. So see how much more we can cover in 10 minutes.
You got it.
And then we can send everyone over to watch Jaren destroy another Flerf.
Borg Emporia said, Max, please remind Rubiks to reset this clone before he leaves for Nashville.
What do they mean?
Just quickly, if I could, yeah.
You're not supposed to say anything.
What do you want? What do you mean clone?
Oh, did you know?
No, but Mark, of course you're a clone.
Did you notice that for some reason my shirt like gets buggy, and even though it's yellow,
You're CGI.
Like yeah, I'm CGI.
Hello, everybody.
Right,
Sorry I was
I
late
did.
to arrive.
Oh fuck! Look who it is.
Oh, Jen's joined.
Like when I heard him, I was like, oh fuck no.
But yeah, you know, when you're talking about the name, like you said, Stolen Valor, there was a guy called Red Cloud, okay, who used to go on these servers from England. Yeah? He used to annoy me because he's a Glober and he's taken a good man's name, Red Cloud, a man of honor from the Native Americans, yeah. And it made the conversation very heated because I was annoyed that he was taking a good man's name and then.
I mean, Jin, every conversation, like, you are permanently annoyed, and every conversation with you gets heated because you do not know how to talk to someone. All you want to do is monologue, and if someone interrupts you and say, hey, you've been going for 20 minutes spouting nonsense, then you get pissy and you cry. If you ever see Jen in a Discord room, just go. Like, if you're on a Discord room and Jin comes, just go away, because there won't be anything of value in that conversation. There's literally zero.
Lying all the time whenever he would have his discussions, and I hunted him down. He no longer comes to the server anymore. All right, because I didn't like the way he took a good man's name.
Who's afraid of big bad Jin? Like, holy shit. Rosie said, that's not a cigarette. It's probably a magnetic cycle or something like a ferrocell image of a magnet. It sparks up in the middle. It's actually pure herbal, not just a little.
Amazing.
And then he tried to come in under another name, and I actually called him out again. Okay, so I know what you mean when you get annoyed. Stolen Valor, right? And not coming with my name is Jin. Your name is Nathan. Everybody knows me. People know you. Right? Everybody knows you. That's it. That's my real name. I don't pretend. And you can see my avatar. That's me. Finish. So I get what you say when you're.
Oh my fucking cat. Look at. Oh my. Dick Wayne says.
Right. He says, could Nathan's content be any less value? You know, the only value his content has is for us to laugh at how little value it is.
Correct. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. Hold on, because, oh my god, this is amazing. Dick Wayne says, without this chat, you have zero viewership. Why am I punished for helping you and participating in the chat? I mean...
But you hate Craig.
Yeah, you're only allowed to be involved if you come on the stream, Dick. I've told you that. So no one else time him out, please, because I am going to time him out for 24 hours. Dick, you either talk to me live or you don't get involved.
Right.
And then you don't get to send me an email like you last sent me, which I read on stream, calling me all sorts of horrible, nasty names and pretend you're trying to help me. Dick, be a man. Come and talk to me.
I sent
will
you
another live stream tomorrow. Yeah, and we can have a conversation then, just you and I.
I sent you the emails, Dickie. I sent you the Zoom link to join, and you chickened out. Because I told everyone that I would be taking care of you today. And of course you shit your pants. But what I wanted to point out is that he is saying that we're on YouTube, and he's telling you that without your audience, you have zero viewership. Could he say anything else more obvious than that?
Yeah, that you're correct. My audience are my viewers.
Right?
Well done. If no one watched me, I'd have no viewership. You're a fucking genius.
Genius. No, why don't you apply for MIT with those mathematical skills, Dickie? You would surely get a full ride scholarship.
Upset. And the last thing is quickly going back to we see too far. Yes, I agree with you that we don't see too far, but then people do say, and I do say that, we are seeing further than the curvature would allow. If the curvature were to be there, if the Earth were
Well, yeah, refraction. Ever heard of that?
to be a globe. That's what I do say. But anyway, we carry on with that. Sorry to have interrupted her. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
well,
What
fortunately for
Nathan's
you,
arguing
Jim.
with, and you've just come on and said that. So Nathan's probably going to shout at you now. So let's listen to him have one final shout, see if he slips any more mantras in, and then we do the calculations.
You got it.
We're doing something else today, otherwise you'd be getting both barrels right about now. You won't, because we're covering this. Now, I encourage you guys on the panel to actually respond to this in the pre-show. I will try my damnedest to hold my tongue. We'll see how I get on.
How do you think the calculation to determine how far away the horizon appears to be is done?
Which horizon?
Which horizon? Like spiraling from the start. Love it.
Anybody?
Exactly. I mean, the guy's already sort of saying a calculation to a horizon now. For one, if you want to just stick to the 1 point, the horizon has never been defined as a physical location. Therefore, you will never be able to.
The horizon has never been
Yeah.
defined as a physical location. Yes, it has. It's the thing that fucking gets in the way because the Earth is round.
Mm-hmm. It's what makes things disappear bottom up as they go away.
Yes.
That's
Saying
okay.
The fact that there is like a physical place as well as the apparent horizon because things are optical. I don't know. It's like these motherfuckers never like put a straw on a glass and thought like, it looks like the straw is like here, but then it continues on the side. It's almost like it's broken. Oh, but if I put my finger, I can find the actual location of the straw. And my finger, when I look at it through the glass, my finger will appear to be somewhere where it's not. Refraction.
No,
Very
it's magic.
simple.
Absolutely magic. 100% every single time.
Yeah.
An actual measurement to the horizon. It's just an apparent location where the sky and the Earth appear to meet.
And the
All right.
Why? Why do they appear to meet? The reason they appear to meet is because the ground's getting in the way of the fucking sky.
Oh, yeah.
Because the Earth is a fucking globe, you retard. Why do your parents hated you, didn't they? They didn't love you enough. That's
All
what
right.
it says.
So,
All right, fuck it. Let's do the calculations there.
yeah,
How
we'll
many
do the
mantras?
calculations because I really want to see Jaren just completely destroy Alam, the blob.
Right, so we,
Uh,
what's it? 23
23 minutes
and
and
20
and
seconds.
20 seconds, yes, because we had 40 seconds, and we have 66 mantras.
So that's like 3 minutes.
Let's see. That is 2.686 mantras per minute.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
He's gone up.
Yeah, but I mean, he did add up like 2 or 3 instances of 10 because he said something very, very stupid. So yeah, but oh boy, Oakley, it's getting worse. The next one, he's really going for that 5 mantras per minute. I mean,
This is probably worth coming back and finishing at some point, 100%.
Holy
but
shit,
I want to let
yeah.
everyone go over it and watch Jaren ruin another flat earther because he's doing that. He's doing my job for me lately. It's absolutely incredible. Max, I want to say thank you for hosting and streaming for me. Very appreciative. Rubiks, thank you for kidnapping me and forcing me to stay here against my will. Everyone, I am not joking. Please help me send help. I'm in Cleveland.
Don't
I don't
pay-
know exactly where, but
Don't pay attention. He's lying. He's lying.
You kidnapped me for how many months?
well, that's so. It's not like if you would do it, so am I. What, are we fucking children?
Zumi said, I guess 2.8, so close. Let me
Good.
see. Let me see if I can show what Zumi said.
Clarence says for £5, Jin has no right to talk about stolen banner. He was asked his service number and couldn't remember. No one in the UK military would ever forget that. Delta 254640 Victor.
Right.
Yeah, it's like part of my DNA. You would never forget your fucking service number.
All right, give me 1 second, Zumi.
Everyone watching, thank you very much for joining us for some fun tonight. I really do appreciate it. I am away in America for DebateCon. On Sunday, I will be live on DebateCon, on Monday debating Rachel Wilson on whether feminism is good or bad for society. Rachel Wilson wrote a book called Occult Feminism, in which she claims that feminism was started by witchcraft, doing yoga, summon portals, and Disney princesses are a plot to overthrow the nuclear family. So that's going to be a fucking dumpster fire.
Oh my God, Raquel is so derpy. So derpy. And can I give you like a quick rundown of what my thoughts on that is? It's funny that she laughs at... she says that she wants to go back to like the nuclear family and go back to how the way things were in the past, while enjoying the rights that feminism conquered, so she could actually be derping out in public and not be chained to the stove in her house. So it is the irony of her enjoying the rights feminism conquered to criticize feminism is just like, like, Raquel, you would be in your fucking house tied to a chair cooking all day long for your husband. And this is what Zumi sent me. It's Troll Oakley. I think I'm not sharing it to you, Craig.
Yeah, so I can see it on the live stream.
You can see it on the stream. And then that's one. And this is better. This is better. So yeah, this is Troll Oakley. Before we go, everyone. Hold on, let me go to this screen. Make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and just subscribe to Craig McNeil, FTFE, and share Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. It's always a blast to be here with you, my friends. Love you guys. Love everyone way over there in the audience. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Have a great